Pranam, Namaste, hello everybody. Myself Dr. Yogendra Vasudevare, Principal, Rainbow Senior Secondary Public School, CBSE, New Delhi. And the address, Nayagaon, Pali, Marwar, Rajasthan. Dear students and honorable parents, today I'm going to talk just for a little while about the habit of newspaper reading. As we all are educated, literate, so we are getting in our families the Dainik Bhaskar, and we are also getting the Rajasthan Patrika, and we love and respect our mother tongue, that is Hindi, our national language. But today I am going to focus especially for the habit of reading English newspaper, and the students who are 5th onwards, especially from 6th to 12th, these students should develop the habit of English newspaper reading. The first thing that we have to do is to request our hawker to start delivering us English newspaper. That's the Times of India or the Indian Express, whichever is available. But for the beginning, I think Times of India is readily available in our Pali Jodhpur. So, and its cost is hardly exactly 4 rupees per day. Even at the cost of a simple namkeen, mirchi bada or samosa that costs around 12 to 15 rupees, it is costing only 4 rupees. The great good amount of metamorphosis, the change will begin from the day we start this newspaper. The habit which becomes our second nature. The great transformation that occurred in my life, I wish that same beautiful, better changes should occur in the lives of my students. And together, you and I can create that ambience, that atmosphere. How the language works, the first thing that a baby does when he comes in the world is that he starts listening, he starts hearing. Then, after lots and lots of hearing and listening, the baby starts lisping. Okay, and then when the baby grows, he goes out and learns in school the art of reading, that is the I. So if, as Einstein says, you give me a child for 8 years and I'll give you a gentleman for 80 years, so the starting years are most important. In these early adolescence, later childhood, we develop this habit of English newspaper. So many changes starts happening. Number 1, vocabulary. Number 2, current affairs. Number 3, GK. And with the help of good language, we can impress upon our readers and our listeners. The greatest things for students in modern times is GK and current affairs. We must tell our young ones, our sons and daughters, that if their English is good, their vocabulary is good, their presentation skill is good, their GK, current affairs, their knowledge is good, they, in true sense, they will become cosmopolitan. Vishwa ke Nagrik, Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. The whole universe is a big family. Only by chanting these things, we will not become cosmopolitan. We'll have to take the first step. And if any students whose English is good, whose vocabulary is good, whose GK is quite nice, you will not find them struggling for jobs. And this habit, this great good habit, starts early in life. The sooner the better. Then they can compete in all the examinations of state level, national level and international level. We have to tell our kids to start the paper. As you can see here, Times Global. So all the international news comes here. This is the main page of the Times of India, where all the national headlines and whatever it interests, it is about state of Rajasthan. And then this is Times Bazaar. It tells us all the news that are taking place in the Indian market, Indian economy. Then there is Times Nation, all states news. Then there is Times Special, why these travelers bring back trash in their bags. And so many beautiful news and articles are available. Since beginning we have read Bhaskar and Patrika with respect. So our Hindi is good, and हिंदी तो हमारी मातृभाषा है, तो ये तो हमारे माता पिता, हमारी मातृभूमि का आशीर्वाद है, अत्यंत पूजनीय है. पर इंग्लिश एक लिंक लैंग्वेज है which will take me from local level to national and national to international level for making progress. And then there is Times Nation. Then there is next page is Times Business. So all the market news are there. Then this is the main thing for the competition the students who are preparing for various competition. That is called the main heart of the newspaper, the editorial aspect. And then there is Times Sports. Whatever interests the students, we should inspire them to read that news. And then there is International Sports, Times Sports. And now the problem is that the moment we start reading the paper, this word I don't know, this word I don't know. Almost every sentence that I read, I find 2 or 3 new words. So there is a process. Number one, dictionary should be our best friend. A good dictionary, a student's dictionary, Bhargava dictionary, Oxford student's dictionary, or level next, advanced learners dictionary. So many dictionaries are available in the market. You can get one starter dictionary. And then when we come across a new word, then we take a new notebook and write that word in the notebook, and then leave the paper. Suppose there are 10 or 15, 20 words. Then leaving the newspaper, then we take the dictionary, and one by one. There is no shortcut to success. If somebody is speaking fluent today, make it a point that he or she has worked very hard on every point, because we are all locals. Marwari, Hindi and our local languages are rampant with us, so there is no extra effort that is required. But today, if me or anybody is speaking fluently, they have worked drop by drop. Many a little makes a mickle. बूंद बूंद करके घड़ा भरता है. तो the point is that dictionary, suppose there is a word probe, P-R-O-B-E, probe. Then you look into dictionary, search P, then P-R-O-B-E, probe. Write down if you don't know the pronunciation, in the beginning we don't know the pronunciation, उच्चारण, then write down probe. हिंदी में लिखना है, प्रोब. फिर उसका जो भी मीनिंग है, उसका जो अर्थ है, जांच करना, खोजबीन करना, अन्वेषण करना, whatever the meaning of that word probe is. Like this 10 to 12 words, 20 words. एक जो आर्टिकल आपने आपकी इंटरेस्ट का पढ़ा, you read about it, then you write down that thing. Then you leave the dictionary and take back the paper again, and then reread the article. Wherever that word comes, you match that word, and then you will understand better. As I said, there is no shortcut to success. So reading one article in one day will give you 20, 30, 40 words, depending upon your level of vocabulary. You see, vocabulary is that art which cannot be developed overnight, and there is no crash course that suddenly in 1 month or 2 months you will develop vocabulary. Words, then diction, syntax, phonetics, pronunciations. It's a very long tail that we are doing in our school, in our Good Luck Institute also. We are working very hard to improve that. So let us start with number one things. First things first, start English newspaper at home. Start reading the headlines. Try to understand by the pictures that this news is about. Whatever my interest is, I should read accordingly. If I am preparing for competitive examination, the Hindu newspaper, the Times of India, Indian Express, they are like my scriptures for me, the holy books for me. So please start reading English newspaper, and thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you would act upon this advice. It has transformed my life, and I want that your life should also be transformed by just one good habit, along with your normal routine studies of your student life or college life. You continue reading English newspaper. Thank you very much. God bless me, you, and everyone. Thank you.